on. But I'm starting to see with these socialist groups coming against Trump, even before, the people that were protesting the rallies were agitators. They were paid agitators. In fact, even the people with Mexican flags that were, against, most of those people were paid $1,500 just to agitate, just to bring, confusion and stuff like that. And I believe the socialists, like in many countries of South America, have used our people and the poverty and all the struggles that people are going through for their advantage. And it doesn't do any good for the people that they're saying they're helping. They're not helping nobody. They're helping their own struggle. And they have this struggle for the socialist system. So part of what we need to understand with Trump winning is that this is a win for nationalism, and it is a loss for globalism. Globalism is the way of the Antichrist, the way of, remember we were talking about Nimrod, and all this, that they want to have a one world system. It will come. It will come. I believe by us praying, we averted it for at least 4 years. We averted for 8 years. And, one of my prayers, and I was talking to Ariel about this earlier today, is that for you young people, I would really love to see many of you young people get into politics. Absolutely. Get into politics. We need to get you in so that from the inside we will have, in fact, I was even thinking in my mind, can you imagine starting a young messianics political committee, something like that, and to try to really, to get you guys to learn about politics, to go to school for political science. And yeah, you're going to have a lot of opposition because everybody, in fact, did you know that almost every school that they took, they were getting the kids to ballot, Hillary won in every school. Think of it, Hillary won in every school. And Ariel, you want to tell everybody what happened in your class?
Yeah, so my teacher was like, oh, okay, so you guys want to come in at 10 o'clock today, the day before. They want to come at 10 o'clock tomorrow, because you're probably going to be partying all night, because the new Madam President, the first one, so you don't have to worry, she ain't for me. But like, everyone in the whole class was voting for me. Everyone, the teacher, he said it, and it's like, oh, it's normal, you want it.
And so what happened today? Did you guys have a party?
He brought snacks, but he said because you guys are doing good. But he knew that they lost, and no one wanted to talk about it.
And the same thing with Lindsay at her school. Lindsay teaches at a Montessori school. And everybody, all the kids, the teachers, the 100% teachers, 100% kids, they were all for Hillary. And I haven't talked to her from coming home from school tonight, so I'm gonna, when I get home, what happened? What did your teachers and all your kids say? Because she said, oh man, this morning when she was speaking, she said, oh man, I don't know what they're gonna say to me today, because they're all mad at her because she's the only. She was the only Trump supporter in the whole school of the teachers and the students and their parents. So, but I believe this is a win, and I believe this is a win for nationalism, and I believe this is good.
Well, it was interesting because as we watched Channel 4, they were totally for Hillary. So last night I thought, we're watching Channel 13. And early this morning, they got on and they said, now isn't it amazing how even the media were so against Trump. They knew that he was going to lose and Hillary was going to win. And as it went on and it got closer and closer for Trump to win, they didn't even know what to say. They were just stunned.
Yeah.
They were just stunned, and I thought, but that's what
They were
life
tripping
is.
on their own words.
And I was excited because of all of that we heard. The people actually got up and voted and fought. In spite of it all, because they just knew that Hillary was going to win, but they were amazed that the people went and voted, and he won.
Well, I have several cousins throughout the state, and we've been talking about the same thing. This has been the buzz of the day, but we were talking about New Mexico as a blue state, and I really think that we need to wake up and do something about our state.
Yes.
Do something about our governor and our mayor. They haven't done a thing for New Mexico.
Yeah.
We're still back in the dark ages.
Yeah. Are you planning on running again?
Yeah.
Good. You better.
Well, one other thing. I used to live in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is extremely political, and everybody would basically talk about politics. And one thing that it's great to be involved in politics, but one thing we need to remember that the kingdom advances one heart at a time, and political institutions are a holding action to allow us to change those hearts to Yahweh. So we need to so I just say I totally agree with you. I was totally excited too. But I think one of the things that it's so easy to forget, we think that politics is the goal, but it's just a means to bring the kingdom of heaven into the earth.
Yeah. I was one of the persons that I don't know what program interviewed them. They were part of I guess it was like a factory or something like that. And they were saying how in the weeks coming up, very few people, it was a black lady who was talking. She says very few people were saying who they were voting for. She says, I was very vocal that I was for Trump.